Hi friends, welcome back to Manifest with Armine. My name is Armine and I'm a love attraction consultant. I just wanted to make a quick video in the car. I was picking up some Dunkin' and I had a few thoughts that I wanted to share. So when it comes to manifesting and especially something specific, and then when it comes to the topic of self-worth or self-love, there are people who have associations with these terms and they don't want to approach it. Like there are certain coaches who focus on self-love, and people who have gone to them before come to me afterwards because they say that they didn't feel it's necessary to focus on self-love so much. So while I don't use those words and I don't approach things with, okay, now it's time to find that love for yourself, or that type of approach, I find that self-love kind of happens hand in hand with the process of manifesting what you want, because you'll notice that the way you see yourself and the way you feel about yourself is part of the process. So when people have associations with the word self-love or self-worth, the term self-love or self-worth, a lot of times it turns them off because it could trigger something in them or whatever. So self-worth is something that we have by nature. It's not something that goes away. It's something we might be distracted from, can get, buried under other stuff, weighed down by other stuff that we've been training our subconscious mind with, but the self-worth never goes away. I mean, there's no way that you can come to a point where you can't understand that, yes, you can have the life experience that you want because, you are worthy of it. And the funny thing is that a lot of these situations, we don't even notice that we're having trouble manifesting something because we don't feel that we're worthy of it. Maybe our parents struggled, and we just like subconsciously feel like if my parents struggled, then why shouldn't I struggle? Or it's like a guilt thing, but none of that really matters. I think none of it really matters in the sense of like digging it up, because like I said before, like I find that all that stuff that's necessary, that's good and healthy for you, does come hand in hand with all these processes that we talk about. When you're imagining yourself being the person that you want to be, and seeing life through those eyes, through that perspective, that's naturally reconnecting you with your self-worth that you were born with. It's a very subtle thing sometimes, and it's not subtle in its manifestations because it makes a huge difference, but you notice that in hindsight. It's not so much something that you notice in the moment that you're working on your self-worth. So if you're open to working on that, then that's good. If you're not, then don't worry, it will happen along the way. Just follow the processes, listen to people you trust, whether it's on YouTube or read books, or if you have a coach, and just trust that all this stuff is literally built for you. All these, the exercises, the ability to feel, your imagination, that's the God self. That's the God within you. And if you have a dream, then there's always a way, not just a way, but there's like countless ways for it to manifest into your life. But you have to feel the way you want to feel when your idea, when your desire is already part of your life. And sometimes we think of feeling excitement, but a lot of times it's the feeling of naturalness. So as you feel yourself naturally experiencing the things that you want to experience, your self-worth automatically comes up with it. You don't have to focus on I'm worth it. Does that help? Sure, but it's not the only way. And there's also the question of, is it my self-worth that I'm protecting here in this situation? Let's say if you're in a situation you're not sure if it's for you or not, is it my self-worth I'm protecting, or is it my pride, or what some people call ego? And honestly, that's something that I honestly recommend meditation for that, because although I don't talk about meditation a lot, when something's very unclear for you and you're very confused about it, and you're constantly seeing things from one perspective than the opposite perspective, meditation really helps because it just helps you, being still really gives you answers that you can't get through your rational mind. Those are not answers that your rational mind is really supposed to be taking care of. Those are those are understandings that come up from within you. And meditation really helps with that. Is meditation complicated? No, just sit down, quiet your mind, and just observe your thoughts. And you can pose the question then or before you're meditating, and the answer will come up. If not during that moment, it will come up soon after. Just keep your mind peaceful. Florence Scovel Shinn said, "My ships come in over calm water," or something like that. So yeah, just keep your waters calm, and the answers do show up, and you'll know it's the answer because it feels normal. It feels normal and it feels natural. It's probably not going to be this big revelation of like, oh, some things are, but most answers are not. They're just very natural and they're quiet. So that's why I say meditation. Listen, because the answers are there and they're subtle, and if you want to hear them, you have to quiet your mind a little bit. Is that hard sometimes? Yeah, but there's no way that you can't accomplish that. Anybody can do that. And it's this idea of constantly saying, I can't do that, I can't quiet my mind, I can't do that, that doesn't work for me. That's what keeps it away. Everything we do, say, everything we think is an affirmation. It's affirming one thing or another. So, all right, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you'd like to subscribe and haven't done so yet, please do. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.